Member for Kundiawa-Gembogl Open says state-owned enterprises are the biggest drivers of our economic growth and development. Therefore, we must have competent board of management and managing directors that must manage the SOE. He says PNG Port's performance has fallen due to no permanent managing director and board of management. Minister Duma says it is not a one-man show for an organization to look good. Some board members and MDs have passed the interview process but failed to perform.
Some cases, when a prospective CEO is interviewed, he passes that interview with flying colors. All the answers he gives, the right answers he gives the impression to the interviewing panel that he has the abilities to do it. But unfortunately, in some cases,
Minister Duma says the potential for political influence is not involved in the appointment of managing directors and board of management in the SOE.
The board members and the CEOs have to go through a public, thorough, merit-based process, which is initiated when a recruitment consultant, an external recruitment consultant is engaged. So in the case of all our SOEs, Mr. Acting Speaker, we have made the decision to farm out all our recruitment process.
He assured the member for Kundiawa-Gembogl that the recruitment of MD and board of management is in the process and will soon be completed, and the appointment will be announced.
Recruitment consultants already called for applicants. It was published in the two papers as well as internationally, and I have been informed that the recruitment consultants have already recommended the people on the shortlist. That shortlist will then be taken to the Board of Ports PNG Corporation, who will then send another shortlist to the Board of KCH. Finally, it goes to the Ministry and then to Cabinet. So
he also clarified that ports identified for rehabilitation and rebuilding have been given to people who are running the Australian Infrastructure Finance Planning Program. This was said following a second question raised by the member for Kundiawa-Gembogl on the status of the Australian Infrastructure Development Agreement.
The loan agreement was signed last year, witnessed by our Prime Minister, and those ports which have been identified for rehabilitation and rebuilding have been given to the people who are running the program. Mr. Acting Speaker.
Esther Gane, National EMTV News.